It's the first week of July, 2008. Man, the best week ever! Amy Winehouse delivers a new kind of hit. The pop culture bachelor tackles some thorny issues.
I'm giving a rose to Larry King Live for showing us that senior citizens can still rock out with their you-know-what's out.
These parents have gone bananas. Things get heated when Paul F. Tompkins sits down with Justin Kirk from Weeds.
Why haven't I been back on the show?
I don't write the show.
Don't you?
Do I?
And you may be suing TMZ over your sex tape, Vern Troyer, but one of these people is having the best week ever.
Do I have permission to touch your body?
Okay.
It's everything you love.
I am saying goodbye to the one person that I thought I was falling in love with.
Love you.
Everything you miss.
He was jumped by a hobo, beat him pretty badly.
Oh my God!
And all the stuff you need to see again.
I can smell that liquor on your breath.
Because I've been drinking.
The best week ever.
That was fantastic.
Spent all week buying illegal fireworks? Here's what you missed, America. After Amy Winehouse's recent violent spree at England's Glastonbury Festival, fans weren't sure if they should pity her or fear her.
So Amy started off her rampage by spitting her gum out at the crowd.
You think it's gum she just spat? But this is Amy Winehouse. She could have just coughed up a tonsil. Don't want to get hit by that in the crowd.
Then Amy Winehouse totally attacks Kanye West for no reason.
At least I'm not opening for a like Kanye.
Amy, why do you want Kanye West beef? You don't need to beef with any hip-hoppers. Matter of fact, beef with yourself. Look in the mirror. You already got jumped. By you.
Amy Winehouse seems to be lashing out at everyone, okay? Who's gonna be next? Her fans? Yup.
Hey, Amy Winehouse, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Like a broomstick with a hornet's nest on top of it. That's about as close as you can get to her.
This week, ABC's Primetime answered the question, what's more fun than a barrel of monkeys? Raising one as your child?
You're supposed to be in your chair, not on the table. There you go. Thank you.
Lori Johnson taught us there's no reason to have kids, especially when there's perfectly good monkeys running around.
Peek into Lori's toy-filled red stroller, and you'll find her 5-pound monkey dressed in a jean skirt and a diaper. Her solution for her empty nest.
You know what the advantages of having a monkey baby are? I'll tell you. Number one, doesn't matter how he looks. Nobody's gonna say, ooh, that baby's ugly, it's a monkey. All right? Number two, you don't have to take this little monkey to school. There is no monkey school.
I would so much rather have a monkey than a real kid. It's like, Mommy, change me. Mommy, I want candy. Mommy, I love you. Who needs it?
Do you want to know the best thing about being a monkey kid? The outfits!
Jessie puts on a fashion show, a wardrobe of handmade dresses. This satin number is a favorite. It's the dress Jessie wore for Lori and Jim's wedding.
Just look at that dress. Always the monkey bridesmaid, never the monkey bride.
Raising monkeys seems fun. What could possibly go wrong?
This curious little boy got too close.
No. She don't like to be hugged, honey. Oh, you're in trouble.
Watching that monkey punch the kid, it's weird. You start to think, maybe would rather be in the jungle.
Whether he's been bad or not, I tell you what, you don't want to get caught spanking your monkey on the playground. That is a no-no.
And now it's time for You Better See It with Mike Britt.
Hancock.
I know this 4th of July weekend, you're like, I'm going to see Hancock. Get the out of here with that. You better spend your money and go see Kit Kittredge, an American Girl, damn it.
Kit Kittredge, an American Girl.
Sure, Hancock's got big stars like Will Smith, Charlize Theron, but Kit Kittredge's got the powerhouse.
From one of the writers of the Chronicles of Narnia.
Did you hear that? One of the writers. You know it's gonna be the good one?
Ooh-wee.
Another reason to skip Hancock? Racism.
People don't like you, Hancock.
Black people finally get a superhero, and this dude is alcoholic and mean to kids.
Call me a jackass one more time.
Jackass.
All you get in Kittredge is a little anti-hoboism. And sometimes hobos got to go.
My poor cousin Frederick, he was jumped by a hobo.
Miss Bond and I were just talking about these hobo crimes. They say there's been a slew of hobo robberies. Something should be done. Well, there's talk of running them out of town.
I don't blame them, because these damn hobos is taking over the neighborhood. One came to me begging the other day. I was like, hobo, please. I don't got time for it. Take your stick in your bag and get your ass on the next train. So, in conclusion, the movie that you better go see, Kit Kittredge and American Girl. I mean, at the very least, it might be the movie you need to take the tween in your life who's questioning her sexuality.
Eleanor Roosevelt, Amelia Earhart, Kit, Ruthie, Francis.
Now all you need is Martina Navratilova and Ellen DeGeneres, and you've got the first lesbian club. Beat that, Hancock.
And now, it's time for Doug Benson, the Pop Culture Bachelor.
Join me, won't you, as I give roses to things that happened while Best Week Ever was on vacation at the Jersey Shore. I'm giving a rose to Larry King Live for showing us that senior citizens can still rock out with their you-know-what's out.
Let me try it. Yeah, Larry, strap it on. Come on, man.
That's what I call death metal. Because Larry King is very old. I'm not giving a rose to Swingtown because it is the worst cooking show I have ever seen.
Just adding something to give it a little extra kick.
You know, I'm guessing that isn't oregano.
Well, if it's not oregano, then what is it? Certainly not anything that I would be familiar with. Super High Me, currently on DVD. I'm giving a rose to the show Hillbilly Deluxe because there is no better combination than C. Thomas Howell and a pumpkin cannon.
We're ripping this sucker. Ready?
C. Thomas Howell. H-O-W-L. Wolverines! I'm not giving a rose to the Bachelorette because she doesn't seem to understand the premise of the show.
I am saying goodbye to the one person that I thought I was falling in love with.
I have to walk you to the car.
Okay, maybe she'll figure out her mistake on the walk to the... Oh, there's the car. Sorry, it didn't work out. See you later. I'm giving a rose to baby borrowers. Uh-oh, I think that baby's gonna blow. Whew, that was a close one.
Oh!
Oh, disgusting. Let's watch it backwards.
This has been Doug Benson, the Pop Culture Bachelor.
This is the chair. It's right.
And now, Paul F. Tompkins sits down with Justin Kirk,
Not next to. Oh!
star of Showtime's hit series Weeds, to talk about the show's success.
Justin, why do you think Weeds is doing so well lately?
I think it's the quality of the actors on the show. We have Mary Louise Parker, we have Elizabeth Perkins.
Paul F. Tompkins.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was on Weeds last season. Remember?
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I played a teacher. Roll the clip! Maybe you and I can solve a murder.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why haven't I been back on the show?
I don't write the show.
Don't you?
Do I?
No!
Look, there's plenty of great actors who've never even been on Weeds.
Name two.
Bob Newhart and Dakota Fanning.
All right. Name two dead actors who never would have been on the show.
Tony Randall. John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, wow, you're good at this. Okay, name two cereal mascots who, if they were real people, would be great actors.
Oh, yeah, okay. Tony the Tiger, right? And Count Chocula.
Exactly! Tony would be great because he's got that beautiful voice.
Yeah, and Count does accents.
Oh, fun. Hey, why was I even mad at you in the first place?
Because we won't have you back on Weeds.
That's right. Why?
You're a terrible actor.
Good point. Be sure to enjoy Showtime's Weeds, featuring Justin Kirk.
But not Paul F. Tompkins.
No.
And now, Univision is pleased to present our newest telenovela, La Bachelorita.
Ernesto.
Muy dramático. This week's Celebrity Feud, Olsen versus Pratt. Recently, Mary-Kate Olsen dissed Spencer Pratt on Letterman.
He used to play on the soccer team for my high school.
That guy actually on the soccer team?
He does not have a good temper.
Then Spencer fired back, telling UsMagazine.com, I know I've made it in Hollywood when a famous troll is talking about me on Letterman. But on Wednesday, Spencer took a gentler tone when he issued this heartfelt apology.
I want to apologize for getting caught up in trash talking, but she brought up an emotional subject when she mentioned the soccer stuff. I respect Mary-Kate as a businesswoman, and I am secretly jealous of her. I want my face on a lunchbox too. Turn it off.
It's okay, Spencer. We understand that nothing shakes an emotional man to the core quite like soccer stuff and Olsen twin lunchboxes. Coming up, the guys from Gossip Girls are not gay. Seriously, guys. And you may be selling your clothing online, polygamous wives, but one of these people is having the best week ever. You're watching Best Week Ever, now available in red, white, and blue.
Hey kids, don't play with fireworks. That's the job of the sizzler.
Sizzler! Sizzler!
This week, Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, took a paternity test after a woman claimed that he's the father of her 13-year-old daughter, Ashley. Who needs an expensive DNA test to see if she's a Lohan? Just wait a few years to see if she goes from adorable teen to fake lesbian, box office poison, leather-faced party animal. It's all in the genes.
Who's her daddy? Breaking news.
Angelina Jolie is about to give birth to twins in France. The good news is she's adding 2 members to her already large, happy family. The bad news, these babies are Caucasian. That's a fancy word for white. Maybe she won't notice.
Sacre blanc!
The internet was abuzz this week with rumors that Gossip Girl star Chase Crawford is romantically involved with castmate Ed Westwick. That sounds hot. Wait a minute, Chase Crawford is a guy? I thought that was just a pretty girl with a sensible modern haircut.
Gossip gaze!
And now, Jessica St. Clair with the junk on trunks. What's up, Bootylicious?
Thanks, Chuck. We're seeing all kinds of swimsuit styles this summer. Something old, Matt Lauer in board shorts from 2 years ago. Boarding. Something new, Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps wearing a full-body, high-tech Speedo. Is that the future in your pants? And something bloated, Matt Damon, who gained the weight for an upcoming role. Aren't you glad you saw that? You'll always be Jason Bourne to me.
Bourne identity crisis.
I'm Chuck Nice. That was the Sizzler. Have a safe 4th of July. Take it from me. Bye. Those fireworks are sneaky.
When Method Man stopped by, we were so thrilled that we didn't just let him plug one thing, we let him plug 3.
And the first thing I want to plug, jelly beans. Yeah, that's right. My personal favorite is black, or as I like to call them, the Don Imus bean. Nice. Tastes like hate. The second thing that I would like to big up is adopting highways. I adopted 5 last year. I'm trying to catch up with Brad and Angelina. What's up, guys? You know what I'm saying? Check out our holiday card. Finally, I gotta give the extra monster beast dookie crazy plug for my new movie, The Whackness, in theaters now. I bought a clip. And I also got some footage.
How much more you want?
Take another 5 Z's.
Oh boy, you got big aspirations, look.
That's a lot of debt.
Okay, soldier. Careful up there.
Now listen, you can enjoy The Whackness while snacking on some jelly beans with the whole fam, but it's rated R, so make sure your highways are of age.
When we return, the hottest family photo album in history. And you may be inheriting $8 billion, Leona Helmsley's dogs, but one of these people is having the best week ever. You're watching Best Week Ever. We're available for babysitting, Brangelina. While you were racing a dog, Meredith Vieira, we were finding the week's best moments, in case you missed it. On HGTV's Design Star, one contestant had the mother of all meltdowns.
I still wanted to disappoint my mom. I want my mom right now. I want my mom right now.
Hold on now, Michael. Maybe you didn't disappoint your mom. Now, does she like absurdly inappropriate tears? She does? Well, then she's probably down at the market bragging about you.
When Denise Richards spoke to her nephew about porn, it was complicated.
Did you know I did Playboy? No. I could tell that you knew.
He's just reading Playboy for the articles about his aunt's naked vagina.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, Anthony's, I'm just curious, what made you go with the landing strip?
In his latest YouTube rant, Diddy celebrated the most important development in black history, according to P. Diddy.
As a black kid, you're like, well, why ain't there no superheroes that look like me? Why ain't there a black superhero?
I felt the same way P. Diddy. There were no superheroes I could relate to either. Well, other than Rahel, the Zionist lioness.
And guess what? I went to the premiere last night of Hancock. And we got a black superhero. Batman, Superman, Robin with his bitch ass.
Diddy seems really angry with Robin, the boy wonder. I mean, what did he ever do to you?
That's a complicated personal history we don't want to get into.
Hancock, bitches. Hancock.
ABC's Primetime found a new way to understand the world's fattest man and a pony.
He used to be an outsider, the biggest man on record, as heavy as 9 people, and a pony.
You wonder, is this gonna change the weight and measurement scales across the board? Hey, this is my new pony. You like him? Hey, he weighs about 1/9 as much as the world's fattest man.
Coming up, a revolutionary Best Week Ever. You're watching Best Week Ever, the drunken superhero of pop culture shows. This week's Best Week Ever featured music from The Virgins. To learn more and read what Christian Finnegan thinks about their album, log on to bestweekever.tv. This week, Madonna reportedly replaced her British guy with a Yankee. Jay-Z massacred an Oasis tune, and Boy George was denied entry into the U.S. Oh yeah, and 232 years ago, we told England to take their tea and shove it. That's why Trashing the British is having the best week ever.
Brit bashing got off to a quick start this week when rumors swirled that elderly singer Madonna was getting ready to divorce Guy Ritchie to hook up with New York Yankee Alex Rodriguez.
I just want to see Madonna when she does that switch over from the fake British accent to the fake Dominican accent. She's like, hello, governor, to hey, puppy, what's up?
American superiority was once again proven when Jay-Z responded to attacks by Britishman Noel Gallagher by singing an ironically awful version of his song, Wonderwall.
Jay-Z is is a one-man Boston Tea Party. He snuck into the Glastonbury Music Festival late at night, performed a crappy cover, everyone lost, and America won. Happy 4th of July, America! Woo-woo!
Not only are Americans going on the offensive against the English, like, we're even taking measures to prevent those crafty Brits from invading our shores. That means no visa for you, Boy George.
I wouldn't say that I was a threat to national security. I think that, you know, I'm coming to spread love and joy, to do my music, and I think I should be allowed to do that.
Peace and love? Boy George? Then how do you explain this?
A 28-year-old male escort alleges that he chained him up. Boy George chained him up in his apartment in London and threatened his life.
Hey, Boy George, you know who won't be tying me up in my apartment basement? You pop star fantasy, because you're banned from America. And you're gay and totally uninterested in women.
This is America's greatest victory against the arrogant British ever since Mrs. Doubtfire threw that piece of fruit at Pierce Brosnan.
Goodness gracious, you're so pretty.